Okay, so when Litriana left, she accidentally hit the wrong button and it ended, and she's already said she was sorry. But it's very easy to do when you're on a phone. So I'm going to bring Sean and Angie and Larry back up.
We're back.
Yep.
Yeah, we had a little boo boo. It happens sometimes. It's super easy to do, and
Oh, yeah.
all of us being emotional right now. It's surprising we haven't had worse things happen. But everybody that has joined and talked and shared and all, please please know that it means a lot to all of us.
It really does. It really does.
It does, and hopefully it's helping Angie, and we appreciate everybody that has commented or anything, and we I don't know how to say we appreciate it, but we do. And when the celebration of life happens, the one that Angie's going to do, we're going to let everybody know. She said it was good to go live.
Yes.
He got so many people that he touched, and all of them are just, beside themselves. And that's not even the right words, but everybody's grieving. And, we were telling Angie, me, I don't sleep good anyway. So call me anytime. It doesn't matter if I am sleeping. She knows
Me too. Me too. I don't care what I'm going through. If anybody wants to, even if I'm sitting there beating my head against the wall, which I won't do that. But you know what I mean? Like, I like to hear, I don't want I don't know how to word this. I don't like when people are going through things and stuff like that, but hearing and having someone trust me enough to talk to me about what's going on with them, it kind of like makes me feel like I'm not the only one in this world that's, going through something. And it means a lot to me. People, talk to me about what's going on in their lives and stuff like that. It does.
Well, Lee is saying she's sorry. And
it's okay. Don't apologize.
She didn't ruin it. On the phone, it's so easy to do. I know I do it. I mean, I do it so much. I'm so used to hitting whatever button.
It's hard when you're out in the field, too, and you got small buttons on there and you can't see them. That's why I always have Gwen running in the background for me when I'm out in the field.
He does. Matt said, good save. So thank you, Matt. Yeah. Tell Lee it's okay. I'm trying to tell her it's okay.
It's okay, Lee.
It happens. It happened, and we're back.
It happened for a reason.
But next time, plug in your phone.
Gotta make a joke.
Yeah, jokes are ways of getting around all this grieving and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. And we've been joking a whole lot, but for real, everybody, when there is the celebration of life that Angie does, we are gonna do it live because there's so many people. I think I'm probably paranormal friend or family or whatever you want to call us. Live, I think I'm probably, besides Lee and Matt, who live like right up the road from me, are the closest to you, and I will be there. But
I know you will.
Oh, hey, Guardian. He's
Guardian.
a big boy.
I would just love to cuddle with him.
Oh, he's a big boy.
He is.
Sean
He's
has
taller
a
than me.
bear in his house.
Yeah. He stands as tall as me, and he's about 88 and a half pounds. So
That's a bear.
yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, we have a Bassador. He's a lab Basset Hound mix, and he is the laziest boy, but he is the sweetest boy, and he knows something because he's always real calm. And ever since that day that he was in the hospital, especially since Saturday, he has been nonstop whining, crying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he just knows.
Yep.
That's Raven. She's in Maryland.
Hey, Raven.
I knew she was probably in the road. Is the reason she didn't pop in. Raven, if you still want to pop in, you're welcome to. I got a new link if you want it. Just let me know. I know they've been in the road a lot, traveling, and I hope to get to see them too soon.
Yeah, I wish I could meet all of y'all.
Well, maybe we can do that. We want to have like a reunion, let's say, or a get together for the network. Maybe we can do it so we can get you there too next year. I want to do it next year. I know it takes a while to plan.
Oh well, I won't have more vacation days until May. I used all my vacation days at the hospital with him, but I wouldn't have had it any other way. All 11 days that he was in there, I was there every single day, and they almost had to pry me off of him because I didn't want to leave.
You should be able to get your vacation days back and use FMLA.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
The Family and Medical Leave Act. Every employer has to abide by it.
Yeah.
That's true.
And it can be done after the fact, too.
My boss,
and then it also gives you more time if you need more time as well.
Right.
that's awesome. Well, my boss has been absolutely phenomenal. They have the biggest hearts, and I mean, they've given me this time off, and they're so supportive about it. And I love my job. I absolutely love my job and the people I work with. It's a blessing. It really is.
That's good. Yeah, you're supposed to have legally a certain amount of time. I don't know the specifics, but you are supposed to have time.
I mean, Larry's right. At FMLA, you should be able to be covered for that without having to use your vacation time.
Yes, I go back on Tuesday, and no matter how, like, I'm definitely not ready to go back to work, but I know I have to, and I just have to push through it. And you know, working with animals, I just get to love on them all day. It's just really, really hard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it might do you good once you get back and, you know, to be out of the house and get back to some kind of routine.
I still drink my coffee at night. So watch our shows. Kind of. We used to watch Paranormal Nightmare every Friday night. I can't bring myself to watch it. I love that show. I can't bring myself to watch it though, and yeah.
It'll start getting easier.
Yeah, the grieving, like I've never experienced this kind of grief before, because it's like right now I have that knot in the back of my throat and I'm crying on the inside, but the tears won't come out. I don't know if that makes sense.
Mhm.
It's like I can't cry, but I'm crying.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just so weird. It's the weirdest thing ever. I don't know. Oh God.
But like I said, you're gonna have days you want to yell, just yell.
No,
Just-
call us, yell at us. We'll take it. I know I will.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I promise. Do it. Just yell.
Gwen does it to me all the time.
I do. Like, damn it, Sean. Blah, 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 blah. Just hold on. Blah, 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 blah. And he's just sitting there, just patient.
And then I'll make some funny joke to her. It's like, yep.
I woke up through the screen. So,
Oh my
come
God.
yeah, he does. He does. Because
Oh my
Larry, I don't know if you've ever heard this joke, but I think Angie has. But I wrangle cats with all my podcasters. And even though I love them like family, sometimes I'm just like, oh.
Mhm.
Well, sometimes.
There's a lot of podcasts.
It is. And I love it.
A
You
lot of
guys
I
know
don't
I
know
love it.
I don't know how you do it.
Right. You got to deal with guys like Len and Rez.
Today is Rez's birthday too, and he popped in. I told him,
Yeah.
I said, I know it's your birthday, but please just pop in for a minute. And he did. He popped
Yeah.
in.
I gotta
He's
make a
struggling
post
with
for
some
him
stuff too. Yeah.
This is so awesome, you guys. I'm I'm seriously overwhelmed with thanks and love. And I mean, I'm always a loving person anyway, and I always tell people, you know, how I feel and stuff like that. And I'm always one to, you know, compliment people and stuff like that, because from the bottom of my heart, like, you know, you never know what someone's going through. So always be positive, always be polite to people. And that's how Shane was.
Mm-hmm.
Always. And it's like this outpouring of love. I saw like my video where I was telling people that he had just passed at like 195,000 views, and I've never seen that number even close.
Yes.
And so it's like to know that all these people are praying for my family and we're praying for him. It's just, you never know how much that
I
can't
told
even.
Angie, I hope I didn't make it worse, but I told Angie, I said, you know, we were in Alabama and we've been doing, well, I saw Larry, but we did Gettysburg, and then we did New Orleans, and then we did Alabama, and we were in Alabama, and we were at the after party, which was not an actual party like some of the other ones. It was more like a get together for the guests and you know, that kind of thing. And it was really low key. We had went to eat dinner at this really good restaurant, and then we went there, and Lee was on her phone, and when she showed me, I couldn't breathe. I was inside, and all I remember is that I think I said something like I have to get out, but I walked outside and I could not breathe. And I heard Shane's voice, and I'm going to cry. And I heard Shane's voice, and he said, breathe, just breathe. And I did. And I called Angie right that second.
Yeah. Anything that happens like that, you know, just please tell me. Like, as soon, don't even like run to tell me, because
I did. I as soon as I could breathe, I mean, to talk, I dialed it, because I was sitting there with the phone in my hand and I was shaking. And there's this lady who I met her that day, and she just grabbed me and hugged me, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm really not." So, but I was standing outside in the woods, and I got fire ant bites and didn't even know it. Didn't even know.
Oh,
No, it's okay. They don't even itch, which is weird. I didn't even know I got them, but I was obviously standing in fire ants. But
Love
I was in
hurts.
Alabama.
Love
No.
hurts.
Yeah, it does. It does. But I called Angie right that minute, and I must have talked to you maybe 15 minutes or
Yeah.
so.
Oh, that really, like, stuff like that. Like, don't, y'all don't ever think that it's gonna like make it worse or hurt my feelings or anything like that. It breaks my heart in a great way because I know that he's still coming through.
Yep.
That's what I was telling him today when he was in the casket. I was like, please I was like, how oblivious I am. I was like, just, if I don't, catch on to what you come in to say something, I was like, just go to one of our friends. I said, you know who to go to, and you know what to say or what to do. And said, please, please, please. I was like, come find me.
You're going to realize it. My friend Michael, who lives in Alabama, he was with us at the steakhouse, and he says, D&D Steakhouse for the win. You guys, it was awesome. That's where we had been. We talk about it all the time. I talked about it to Shane about, he would ask where we were going, and I'd say, hey, and we always go here. And yeah. He, sorry for your loss, he's saying. And I've got the other comments. I'm going to send you off the other one. It's a long list, but you can take your time. Yep, condolences. But
I'm just going to say a universal thank you to everybody in advance, and just bear with me for a while while I grieve.
Oh yeah. Well, look for his celebration of life with Angie and the family. I'm working, and like Matt said, I will find somewhere. I'm working on some stuff. It may be, hopefully it won't be far from Beaufort. Hopefully it'll be within maybe 20, maybe 30 minutes. Hopefully
that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Yeah, we need to find a venue because it's way too hot for all of us to try to be outside, or you either. It'll make you sick.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
And I know a lot of folks can't come. Like you guys, they're up in the north.
Yeah. That's why
it's a drive.
Doing it live thing, that's awesome. Like you don't ever need my permission to do anything like that. That means a lot because I just want everybody to see, how everybody else, whatever everybody else's experience with him, and like how everybody feels, and like the celebration. I want people to feel like they're there, but they're not, If that makes any sense.
It does. Well, these guys are way up north.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think I can only speak for me, but the videos that you did in the hospital, even though they were 9 minutes long, I watched every minute of it.
Yes.
Because that was the only way that I was going to know what was going on.
Yeah.
And we were at an event, and I'm still sitting there like, oh shit, hold on. She posted another video. Hold on.
Yeah, exactly. We all did that. We all did it because we were worried to death. And I didn't want to call because I knew you were in the hospital. And I kept asking everybody, hey, is there another video? Because in Gettysburg, my phone locked down.
Yeah, it
Larry, I don't know, my phone locked. It would not do anything. Except when I was sitting in front of the haunted doll, it would do me about 5 minutes, and I would have to hurry and get something done.
Yeah.
And, and then when I left, we got back, and I left Lee and Matt's driveway, which I always leave my car there. I left their driveway, and all the way home, my phone just was blowing up because it started picking up. And why that happened, I do not know. That was odd. But,
that is strange.
It is, but strange thing happened to me, and I know it happens to the guys too. And
yeah,
that's how I am, like, all just about the updates and stuff. Because Sean knows I would not be on his. I've been on one podcast a year because I'm very self conscious, so I wouldn't go on if I didn't have my hair and makeup done. But now I don't care. I could have just rolled out of bed, and as long as I was right there with Shane, I wanted everybody to know because I know how much people loved him and cared about him and everything. And just wanted everybody, instead of typing a long thing and all this, I just wanted y'all to be able to. And I'm sure he would have been so mad that I was showing him in that condition. But I mean, that's just, I don't know.
Well, you were letting us know when all of us wanted to know, and we were And I know people blew you up with the messages, but I was like, no, I can't. I mean, I would message you and just say, I love you. And she knows if you go back, you'll see it. I love you.
Yeah,
Love you.
I didn't open my text messages until the other day. A messenger. I'm not even opening. But I will. I promise you, I will. It's just really fun. It's just really hard.
It is.
Well,
You guys, I know we've been on here a while. And I know we all have stories and everything. And I think everybody from the network has come on that can. I know that some people like Thomas and those were in Ohio and they came on together.
Yeah.
I can't thank
it
you
was
enough.
Thomas. Yeah, Thomas and Stacia and Lauren and Danny Perez, the Radicals. They're the ones that have the show once a month. So you can do a show once a month, Larry. Did you know that?
You mean he's going to do a show once a month?
Yeah. There it is, Angie. Yeah, there it is. Look at him. He's grinning.
Dear
yeah,
Lord.
we're going to get you to do something.
Shane, it would mean the world to Shane, remember?
Really?
No, I'm going to tell you something right now. He even told you the last time you were on.
Yeah,
He said
he did.
you would be great at it. He did tell you that now.
He did.
And
He told me that after the podcast. He said, man, I wish I could get Larry to get his own show, man. That'd be great.
Hey, Larry.
I already do my own show. Every time I'm on the road, I do a show.
Larry, you
See,
know,
on the road.
me and Nate pretty much got wrangled by Shane.
And Glenn, because we would get together and be like,
Yeah.
you get him a little bit, I give him a little bit. Yep.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. This is one of the best things that ever happened to him though. Was meeting y'all, and having his podcast, and like you guys believed in him when he didn't believe in himself. He still didn't believe in himself. But
He
you
would
guys,
he would call me, Angie, and he'd be like, I think I'm going to stop the show. And I'm like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
No. Nope. I said, because you know what? I have people saying, hey, who's coming on Shane's show next week? Or,
Mhm.
and I'd be, when he would get down, especially when his health was bothering him. And he would be like, I was like, I got you somebody. I will get you somebody. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Even if we had to do a little panel where we would get some of the, I would grab some folks, and he would love that even better sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I told Shane just like he always told me, if you need me, just holler.
Yeah. I can't remember if it was Shane that said it or if it was one of the other million podcasts I've been on, but people have said I'm the most busy person in the paranormal.
you are.
You are busy.
I'm pretty sure Shane has said that.
Yeah,
And,
he
like-
said that. It's hard to catch it.
It is. And I'm getting, several podcasts a month. And a lot of times I'm just like, I don't have dates. I've got this going on. I've got this going on.
Yeah. Well, I know you probably had a busy schedule tonight, and I appreciate you coming on. He thought the world of you too, every one of you.
Yeah.
He really did. He did. He
His
couldn't
was- His was a podcast that I would cancel stuff for.
Yes, I've seen him do it.
Thank you.
That was actually the last one.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's definitely a memory locked in time. And his, it's funny because his favorite word is organic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Every show, he's like, it's just organic. And
Right.
it's just really cool that he had his little things he would say. He got so excited when he was talking about things, and
He did. He was passionate. There it
Oh.
is. He's passionate.
Was.
very passionate. I mean, I can't, gosh.
And love to learn about different things. That's why I said when I talk to people, they're like, "Oh, but he's religious," and I'm like, "You don't understand. Shane is religious, but it doesn't
He's
matter what
open-minded.
religion. Yes, he wanted to learn about you, what you thought, what
Yep.
you did, whatever you were, and everybody knows I'm not super religious, but I'm spiritual, and he
He
never
he
said
def-
anything.
he definitely made what he said being the bridge of the seen and unseen.
Yeah.
He made that bridge.
Mhm.
Yeah. When he came up with that, I can't even remember what it was called at first, but he came up with that. He says, "What do you think, Glenn?" And I said, "Shane, that is perfect because that is
Yeah.
what you do." Yep.
He wanted to bridge the gap between paranormal and clergy and show people that no matter what you believe or whatever, it doesn't matter. We can all be friends. We can all get along. And, just because I'm a clergy doesn't mean I can't, do with the paranormal. That's why a lot of who we thought were friends, there's a lot of people that were Southern Baptists and things like that. That, oh, well, you're a pastor. How can you be in the paranormal? It's like, do you even like stop to learn that why we're in the paranormal? Yeah, it's fun and it's interesting and everything like that. I've always been in the paranormal. The fact of helping people.
Yes.
Exactly.
And using the gift that God gave you to help people. And even if it's just talking about it and stuff like that, bridging the gap. But he bridged the gap between paranormal and clergy. And he's clergy that was in the paranormal. He's not a paranormal clergy.
He was definitely doing that, because I remember back in the days when people would ask, the churches to help, and they would just pray for him, like Shane said. And Shane wanted to do more, and
he did.
I understand why, and he did an amazing job doing what he did.
He really did. Like just like he said, there's people that will go into a church, and this has happened to us quite a few times. When he was a pastor in Georgia, at a Southern Baptist church, and it wasn't the greatest experience. However, people would come in and they'd say, look, I have this going on and no one will help me. And then, when anybody else, any other pastor would be like, oh, well, we'll put you on the prayer list. Let's pray for you right now. Let's lay hands. That's great. But sometimes you have to put action into it. So that's where he's like, okay, well, hey, I'm free now. What can I do? And I mean, I can't even count the number of times where he'd get a phone call in the middle of the night and he'd say, babe, and just look at me, where are we going? Or he's helped cleanse people's homes through video chat.
Yes.
And things like that. I mean, he gave everybody time. Just anybody could talk to him at any time. It didn't matter what he was doing. It's just, he just loved everybody.
He did.
So much.
It went the other way though too.
Yep. Exactly.
It went both ways.
He just thought he wasn't like. He just thought he was like, no, I'm not that great. Like, and I'm so, hey, everybody loves you. It's like, no, everybody's got their own lives. It's like, he was so freaking humble. I can't even put into words. He was like the most genuine, one of a kind person. And it just happened to be, I just happened to be the one that he chose to marry. And I don't
know if happened to be quite covers it.
Mm-mm. It was meant to be. It really was.
That was one of those putting the chess pieces together kind of moments.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, there's no any questioning about it. There is absolutely there's nothing that anybody could ever say that's, oh, well, no, we were definitely meant to be together. I know that for a fact. I've seen enough stuff, I've gone through enough stuff, and just the things. And like, we'd be sitting here watching TV, and then all of a sudden I would say something. He's like, I was just about, and it would have nothing to do with anything. Or he would say, babe, and I'd say something. He's like, how did you? We just knew.
It's that bond that you had, that communication, and once it's that strong, you can tell what somebody else is doing before or whatever, and read them.
Yeah.
And you guys have that connection, and that's very unique. And
there's everything. Like when I know he's told y'all this before, but when he for years he had back problems and he couldn't put his left heel down for the longest time. And just one day I said, let me pray over you. He said, okay. So I went to him and I wasn't even touching his back. I was like here's his back, and I was going like this, and I was just praying over him, praying like with everything in me, and said amen. And then he said he thought I was touching his back. I'm like, no, I wasn't touching your back. He said, I felt heat radiating from your hands. And he gave it a couple. I was like, is it working? He's like, I don't know. He stood up for the first time in years. He was able to put his left heel down, and it had never gone back.
He loved telling that story. I loved hearing it. That's why I wanted you to tell everybody your meeting story, because I remember I think you told me and he told me kind of together one time, and it was very cool. Very cool.
There's so many things that we've gone through together and everything, and we've been through so many things that tear couples apart, and he believed in me when I didn't ever believe in myself, and he just believed in everybody.
partner everyone should have is somebody that will believe in each other and make it work
He was
And
a
and not give up on each other.
he was a once in a lifetime kind of love that we had, and I will never ever date again. I can put my life on that. I will never date again, and I don't care. I'll be a single widow for the rest of my life because there's no one in this world that is meant for me than him, and that's why it sucks so bad, because all it is a memory now. Yeah, but I'm staying single for the rest of my life. There's no one in this world that can ever compare to him. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Jeremy Brunton, you know what I'm talking about? He had the help me, Sean. What's this? Tell me the name of your show, Jeremy. My brain is just not right with. What is it called? He'll type it in a minute. Anyway, he says, sending love and prayers. I never got to meet him, but I watched his show as often as I could and really enjoyed it. And he did. He would.
Thank you.
What is it? The historian, the common historian, I think it is.
Oh, yeah. The history. Yeah.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
Jeremy. My brain really is mush right now. I promise. Yes, the common.
The common history. Got part of it. Right?
I'm sorry. That's awesome.
Yeah, there's so many people out there that he never got to meet, barely got to talk to, just message him that he touched a lot of people, Angie. I mean, a lot.
I mean, I'm seeing more and more than ever, and I knew people loved him, and I knew an impact that he had. So this is incredible.
He would send me the dumbest AI pictures.
Oh my god. Yep.
Just random. He'll just be like, boop, there it is. And I'm like,
I can't remember which one he sent you last, but I know he showed me a little cartoon-ish kind of one.
yeah. And they're like so exaggerated the way the
Yep.
cartoon style is. And I always laugh so hard every time I got one, because they would be like out of the blue, just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yep. He was very spontaneous like that. He was always thinking about everybody, and he'd be like, we'd be sitting there and he'd be on his phone and he's like, babe, look what I just made. And he's like, and I remember that specifically, he's like, look what I made for Larry.
I'm pretty sure I made that like my profile picture, my cover image for a while, because it was so funny.
He would make you laugh.
Funny.
Yeah.
What happened?
I saw one that he did, and I remember because I was like, huh. And then Shane goes, I could have made that for him. And I was like, you
Yep.
did? He's like, yeah, I did.
I mean, he would make you literally like, he would have me in knots, like crying, laughing till I peed myself. And I know that's TMI, but I mean, he made me laugh so hard. And it's like every single day he made me laugh. Every single day. And there's not a day that went by that he didn't tell me that how much in love with me that he was. And we always said always and forever. And, you know, just like my shirt, you know,
Oh, yeah.
you
I
know,
don't know if Larry got to see. Can you see
Yeah.
it there?
Mhm. Yep.
in loving memory of my husband. And then, you know, I know we said this before the show, but that symbol right there with the heart and the infinity sign, I didn't know it until I got it, but
That's on her tattoo.
Yep.
can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. The same exact heart and infinity sign. And that's our always and forever. And we got those tattoos. He had a different design, but it was the same writing.
Max says he
Right.
made his cover.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Now, when
Oh.
I made this one, I made this one, but it was in the style like Shane had made a lot of things.
Yeah.
This is for tonight. I've got so many pictures. Yeah. It was kind of the style because it was very close to something he had made.
I love
Mhm.
that so much.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite pictures of him.
He loved that picture. That's why I used it.
He goes, he used to do Shaka Bra.
Yeah.
That was all the pictures and like the everything that everybody, you know, it's just amazing. And Max, I saw that video that you made, and that made me bawl, cry like a little girl. Yeah, I appreciate it so much. Like he did it.
Here's one that Shane made for me here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that.
Oh, I would love.
He
I would
grumbled
love
and I always laughed about that.
Y'all. Oh gosh. I don't know if they're still in his phone. I'm sure they're probably still in his phone, but all the pictures, like if everybody wants to, post what pictures he made for them and stuff like that, like there's so many.
That would be cool. I've got
Right.
some in my phone, but I've got so many. I don't know if I can even find it. Larry, you
Well,
go.
I just sent you one so you can put it up,
Okay.
and
You
then
can
I'm gonna
probably
leave it
load
off my
it.
phone.
I don't know if you can load it. Yeah. Hang
It's on my phone.
Okay, I got it. I just got it.
gotta
I
delete
like
a bunch
that
of
one.
things.
And
like
here
That was the last one. That was the last one he had made.
Oh, okay. Give me
I
just a
can't
second.
remember what it looked like.
The stupid, ridiculous photo that was taken that he just stretched and exaggerated.
That was,
I know what it is, but I cannot think of it for anything right now.
Mhm.
yeah, he said he's glad you like it.
I love it. That is amazing because he made it animated to where we were looking at each other in it and like talking like it's stuff like that. I always see those app commercials, or like the ads or whatever, and I don't know the slightest clue on how to do that, but I would love to do one of those, where it shows like me, for instance, walking up the stairway to heaven, and then Shane coming down, like faded out, almost like transparent looking, but you can see, and then us hugging, like stuff like that. I don't have the slightest clue how to make any of that stuff.
I'll have to. Sometimes I can do some of them. All right, this is the one that Larry just sent me. That Shane.
Oh, that is awesome. Yep. That is amazing.
I died when we got that picture. Just died. It was
you gotta make the face, Larry. You gotta make the face.
Can't tell him.
Wait, yep. Hold on, let me pull it down. Right, that's it. That's it.
That is so funny.
Look, that is so funny.
Oh my gosh!
Like I was not prepared to see that, and then all of a sudden he just dropped it in my messenger. Just started dying.
He always wanted to make people laugh, and the crazy thing is, half the stuff he said just came out of it. He didn't even think before he said it. Didn't mean to say it like that, but it's like the voices he used.
Oh, he would crack me up.
Oh my gosh, he was hilarious. I mean,
he didn't really realize it though.
No.
Yeah, Max said he can try to make you sometime, anytime.
That's awesome. Hey, whenever you want to send them, I would greatly appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
It might take me a minute to figure out that it's in my inbox because, like I said, I'm not really a big messenger too much. But I did see when I popped on Facebook to click on for StreamYard, or for the podcast and share the podcast. That was the first thing that popped up on my feed.
Yeah, I was telling Angie, just click the button. It's okay. I said, I got you. It's all right.
Yep. I had no idea because I was like, well, I'm glad I have Shane's phone.
Yeah, that made it easier.
I'm never ever, I might switch to a different phone carrier or something like that because, pay $138 a month for, the two phones, and now, I'm going to try to get a little bit cheaper than that. But yeah, I'm definitely keeping his phone. I'm probably going to have them cut off, but I will always have his phone. I'll never want to, I'll never lose it. Or I'll just keep it on, and that'll be my my guest podcast.
There you go. Because
That's
I'm gonna convince her to come on a lot more.
I will. I will.
To be honest, like, as long as A. McLean is helming Bridging the Seen and Unseen.
True, Angie. True.
I just don't know. I just don't know how to talk like he did. I don't know half the stuff that he did, and like, I don't know.
But
and it's like
so many people that would.
Yeah, we would all come in and co-host with you and help you.
Yeah, we would help you. We would. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yesterday I'm gonna cry. My eyes are so swollen. I'm gonna tell the story, guys. I woke up this morning, and this is not the only morning, but I woke up this morning. My eyes were so swollen that I couldn't see, and I was like, "Oh crap!" And so I got the ice, and you can only put so much ice before you start damaging, and not cold water ice. Then I was like, well, you know what? Warm water, some, warm cloths. And I was like, I've got to get myself together today. So I'm taking the Claritin, and I'm like, I got to do this for Shane and Angie, and this is gonna happen. Dang it, it's gonna happen. And I can't sleep at night real good anyway. That's why I said, if you ever see me up, Angie, or if you just need to talk, you call me, because You can
Yep.
you can ask.
No, I
Sean,
will.
I've accidentally called Sean in the middle of the night.
Well, we've had some talks till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I got to get up at 5:30 in the morning, but yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but yeah, I accidentally called Sean one night. Sean, I didn't know what I was doing. I think I dropped the phone. Is what I did, and I heard something. I was like, because I hear stuff anyway, and crazy stuff happens, and I was like, and Sean's like, "What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?" And I was like, "Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oops."
Oops.
It might have been after surgery because there was some
Yeah,
medication.
it was.
Yeah, just say, "Oops."
And I'd always call and check up on her, and she's like, "I'm doing fine. I'm doing all right. Over here."
Look,
Oh,
when I
yeah.
don't feel good. I am one of these people that's just like, I appreciate y'all, but I hate
know.
asking for help. Oh, I hate.
I know.
asking for
I know Shane and I called you, and I don't think you remember talking to us.
I don't. I tell you what, if it was now, I'm gonna tell you. When I had my shoulder surgery, a lot of people don't know this, and some of you guys do, but he went in and rebuilt my shoulder. Plus, my bicep had a hole in it. Silver dollar. You know what size silver dollar probably is, and it didn't show up on the MRI. So surprised. But he went in and he does not use the hardware, but he will go in and there's a place right here. It's like right here that he had to go and replace it with, I will say organic. I can't remember the makeup of it. Okay. But he basically
Organic.
rebuilt my whole shoulder.
Organic.
Yeah. So, but yes, I do know people called me, but being that I had been put to sleep and
Yeah.
they had this drip, and they had this long catheter type thing in my shoulder dripping on the nerve for like 3 days. That was a blessing, by the way. But they had me on some serious medicine because they rebuilt all this, and yeah. And you know what? If I had videoed some of those conversations,
She's got a little delusional some days.
That's the times when you need to have your phone on record at all times.
That's
Oh,
right.
there actually might be a couple I actually do got some pictures of.
I would love to see those. Gwen's frozen. Look, she's frozen. Gwen.
Because I always told her, I said, I'm always going to pull a prank on you one day or another.
The
Well, and
fact
I'm
that she
spinning.
froze like
Somebody's
that was
laughing at me.
hilarious.
What'd you say? Larry?
You were frozen like this, Gwen,
yeah,
the whole time. Just
Yeah, you were. That was very appropriate.
Because me and
Yes.
Gwen's always got this little running thing once in a while when we're on podcasts together. We'll sit in the backstage to see if we can get each other to break character.
I've never got him to break. Not really. He'll do that thing he does, but I'll sit back there and I'll be like doing this and just or whatever. And I've yet to get him to break because
Wow.
he backs me up so he can. Well, you guys don't see, Larry. You've probably seen this before, but it's a screen and then it's stuff over here, and then because we're the one running it, it's down here. Everybody's down at the bottom, and you can see. And
yeah,
I'll be
everyone in the
there
back room.
Yep, you'll be like,
Yep.
and I have yet to get him to break.
Yeah, she'll pop in right in the middle of a show sometimes and just sit there.
That's awesome. That's the kind of stuff we need in our lives for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about calling in your sleep or when you're tired. Oh, let me tell you. If y'all ever see me send you a message or something and I'm in the middle of typing, all of a sudden it's a bunch of random letters.
Yep.
I fell asleep while typing and my thumbs continue to stay awake. I have ordered. I wish I was telling the story. You cannot make this stuff up, but I have sleep bought stuff from Temu before.
Oh, wow.
I'm not kidding.
Do you take sleeping medicine? Because Ambien used to make me do very crazy stuff.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
have chronic fatigue syndrome as it is, so I'm always tired. Like I can fall asleep sitting up, and that's what Shane used to. He used to crack on me for because if I sit down after work, all of a sudden I'm out and I'll be in the middle. So what had happened was, I will be on my phone and I'm looking through Temu. I was like looking for dog beds and stuff, and then all of a sudden I guess I fell asleep, and all of a sudden I go back on the phone, wake up, and it says, "Oh, thank you for your purchase," and I'm like,
Oh no!
"What? Oh, and I've done this more than a handful of times."
You need to take your card out of there so it can't
I really
get your
do.
purchase. Yeah.
But
I'm gonna
but
use that excuse from now on. I
There
would
you
Yeah,
have
that's it.
I
Larry.
would do
I
it.
fell asleep.
you didn't learn that from me.
Like, oh,
But I always got a
15 rolls of
refund.
filament. I was asleep.
Well, I'm thankful that they allow refunds and stuff like that. I'm like, cancel, and it's like, what's your reason? Ordered by mistake.
There you go.
And yeah. So if y'all ever see anything come from me that looks like a drunk person typing, I don't drink at all. I haven't drank in we haven't drank in 5-6 years, and I'm so good with that. I haven't drank in forever, but it'll look like someone's intoxicated, but that's me with my sleepy thumbs. Seriously.
When I took Ambien, I would do crazy stuff. I have went to Walmart in the middle of the night on Ambien. Yes.
And don't remember it? And you don't remember it?
Well, I got home. I'd wake up the next morning and be like, something's different here. And I'd be like, I'd look in the fridge and I'd be like, I didn't have that last night. And I'd have my grocery list, which I kept on my refrigerator, and it would be like the receipt. So I had enough about me somehow to put the receipt right where I'd be like,
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I took Ambien one time. And after taking it, I tried to dig dinosaurs out of my kitchen floor. So the VA said I'm allergic to it and I can't have it anymore.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, I was using one of those like plastic, like spatula spoons.
Yeah.
oh no.
It didn't get very far. I bet no.
What did you find, Larry?
Nothing. I found nothing. I am not Josh Gates. Sorry.
You didn't happen to call anybody to come and verify anything you dug up, did you?
Oh Lord.
My roommate who put me back in bed and then told me all about it and showed me the videos, and I'm just like, yeah, Ambien's no good for me.
I don't even know what I've heard of Ambien, but I have no idea.
It
No
is
idea.
super, super strong sleeping drug.
So psychedelic
It's more
sleepy.
like
Yeah.
it's more like a hypnotic, so that even if you don't sleep or what, this is the way the doctor said, look, Gwen, you work in medicine, you know what I'm talking about. Because when I worked on the ambulance, my sleep I'd work 24-hour shifts.
Right.
So I would have to basically make myself sleep. And that's how I did it. But I would just not remember not sleeping or not remember not resting. But I did some crazy stuff. And Jordan,
Wow.
let's see, Jordan Stevens, am I reading that? He said,
Oh,
hey,
Jordan.
yeah.
What do you say?
He said, I need to come up there.
Where did you move to? He is one of Dylan's really good friends from years ago, and he used to come over to the house all the time. Him and Dylan's friends used to call me mom, and Jordan's a real good dude.
He
You haven't
said,
seen him in years.
let's see, I missed y'all, and y'all meant the world to me. Y'all saved me spiritually, and I will always cherish y'all. He's in Florida. Okay. He was like up there, and I'm like, well, y'all are in the low country. Where is he?
That's right. Yeah, he used to live right down the street from us, and him and Dylan were inseparable. There was a couple more of them, but they rode bikes together. They had, you name it, they were doing Nerf wars and stuff like that. But they were always over at our house. But Jordan was definitely like my adopted son,
Nice.
for sure. Ooh, hold on a second.
Jordan, keep in touch with them because they're going to need your support too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you got everybody's support, Angie. All you got to do, and it's hard. I am the world's worst, probably, about reaching out for help. Sean, I know you know.
Oh, no, that's me.
it.
That's me.
Well, me and you're right there then.
I got this, everybody. Don't worry about it.
I don't know.
Arms falling off. Couldn't pick nothing up. Oh, I'm good. I got it. I'm good.
She's actually getting better at it.
Yeah.
I am because I've had to.
Yeah, I got into a car accident and then drove myself to the ER.
I was like,
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
That's what happened. I got the hit and run. Somebody hit me with a big old truck and almost pushed me into oncoming traffic. And I drove myself to the hospital. Yeah.
I got this. I'm good.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm a
little neck tweak, but I'm still here. Still breathing.
I had shoulder surgery and went to Wisconsin for the bearded brawl. What, 2 weeks?
Oh yeah,
you did.
With the and everybody's trying to help me, and I'm letting them because I promised my doctor if he would release me enough to let me go, that I would not do any, and I didn't. The whole time I was at Broadhead Manor, the whole time in the airport, except coming back when the tornado came through. Don't say it, Sean. Don't you say it. But he's about to say it. I'm gonna come through.
Say it, Sean. Say it, Sean.
I
He
warned her.
told me I wasn't getting out of there, but I had to get this. I had to pay $56 for Uber to go to the other airport and pay for another flight to get home.
Oh no.
Because they were going to make me wait for 24 hours in that airport, and they could have got me a room. They could have something. They could have opened something up for us, but we couldn't help I got stuck up there in the snow, and they put us up and everything. But a tornado comes through, and they want us to stay in the airport for 24 hours. I mean, here I am in a sling, and they won't do anything for me.
That's
I mean,
horrible.
See, I would have come and got her because she ain't that far, but somebody made me work
just
that night.
14 minutes away, and he just wouldn't come get me.
Ooh.
He's not. I swear, he's about what?
About 2 hours and 20 minutes away.
Yeah, but that was my story when it happened.
Y'all want to hear? Actually, y'all want to hear 2 quick stories?
Yes.
Speaking of remind me of hurricane, but okay. Speaking of the airplane thing, just remind me. Everything happens for a reason.
Yep.
It was, I forget what year it was. I was like 11 years old. My mom and I used to go to Ohio and visit her family. Well, we lived in Orlando, Florida. And then we had our plane booked and everything. We were about to leave for the hospital, for the airport. And my aunt called, and she was like, because the nearest airport away from my aunt's house was like an hour and a half. So we're not paying for a taxi for that. So she's like, if something came up, I'm not gonna be able to pick y'all up. Can you please just reschedule your flight? My mom's like, fine, sure, whatever. So, and this is back in the day, I was only 11. So, so yeah, listen to this. So later on that night, we'd already, rescheduled our tickets and everything like that. And later that night, we were watching the news, and the same exact plane we were supposed to be on crashed in, I forget where it was, but it was, they did like a layover, and then they crashed completely. No survivors.
Wow.
We were supposed to be on that plane.
No, you weren't. That's why you weren't.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then the other one today, the 13th, makes 22 years to the day that, again, I lived in Orlando. Hurricane Charlie came through, Category 4, almost a 5. We stayed home and rode it out the storm. We watched the rain was going sideways, completely sideways. I watched my aluminum screen enclosure get yanked out of the cement, just like you would yank a blade of grass. It flew. Our windows are just buckling like this. And I was 9 months pregnant with Dylan.
Oh, crap.
Oh, yeah. I was 2 weeks away from him because Dylan will be 22 on the 29th. And I was right there. And 4 days we went without electricity, so no air conditioning, nothing. I got this big old belly, and it was miserable, absolutely miserable. But yep, he was a hurricane baby.
Wow.
But yeah, that's my story.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't thank you guys enough. Like just talking and laughs and stuff like that. I needed this so much, but then it's like in a way I feel guilty because I don't. I know he wouldn't want me to be sad.
He would want you to laugh.
That's right.
I just want to know.
Yeah. He
Go
knows that we'll do it for you anytime you need it. You just call us. I do goofy crap all the time. So just call me. I'll give you a story. Every day.
Always
Yes,
good
thanks,
for a
Sean.
laugh.
I see him doing this. Yes.
And I will gladly listen.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So, guys, I know we have to come to an end. And Angie, call me anytime. And when I say call me anytime, I mean anytime. And we're looping.
Yeah,
back
same.
for some reason.
There for a minute, what happened?
There was an echo. There's Jesse.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey.
I'm going to send Angie all these comments when I download them, just so she can see them. You can always go back and read them too on the replay. You can always see them also. But everybody who has tuned in. Yeah, Lynn that was on here. He said, my middle name is Goofy.
Hey,
Your first name's Goofy too.
Yes.
Goofy Dorman.
I like that. That's fun.
Say that fast.
Goofy Dorm.
He's the Goofy Goober, yeah.
Say Irish wristwatch 5 times fast.
I can't say it one time fast.
No, thank you. I pass. Sean?
Irish, no.
Irish Irish wristwatch. I can't even say it.
Nope, I didn't
Irish-
get through first one.
Irish.
I didn't either.
That's what
I
Shane
can't
used.
do it.
That's what Shane,
Wristwatch. Yeah.
that's what Shane used to say. He's 100. He was 100% Irish, and that's what he used to say. He was like, "Say it, try it. You ain't gonna have to."
Irish.
Irish wish. Nope.
Irish wristwatch. You can't say it fast.
But it could be a wish watch too, though.
Well, that's
It
what
could
it is
be
when
a
I
wish
say it.
watch.
Yep.
It's an Irish wish watch.
Yes.
That's okay.
That's
I was talking with Morgan earlier today, and I send her stupid videos on TikTok all the time, and I came across videos about the Chicago accent,
Oh.
and in one of them, it was talking about the front room, which is also a parlor or a sitting
yeah.
room or an informal dining or a living room, but we call it the front room because it's in the front of the house. And I had to explain to her, well, it's called the front room, but we don't call it that. We call it the front room.
Front
Yes.
room.
So it's front room.
Yeah.
That's the Chicago accent. It's just the front room.
Well, that's like with like Shani. Shani's in she's in the United Kingdom, and Shane had her speaking y'all. I'm not even playing. You try it. It is the cutest thing ever when Shani Page, she's like, "Hey y'all," with their little British accent. What y'all doing? Like,
Oh,
yeah.
you got Lynn.
That's how that would
You got
go.
Lynn tongue tied too. There, he says, "I just called up and watch from Ireland."
Yeah, that's like, well, that's like when I was up north. I had my little southern accent, and everybody was like, where are you originally from?" And I heard it so many times that I finally just come up with this thing. I'm gonna tell them Canada. I'm gonna just say Canadian and just see what they say. And I would get that look like,
What?
and they would ask me more. Yeah, I mean, so many. Where are you originally from? Well, kind of obvious. I'm somewhere southern. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I still make fun of your accent, Gwen.
Yes,
I love it. Hey, when I lived in Georgia and when I lived in Kentucky, my southern accent came out hardcore. And then now I'm here, and it's like it's toned down. Some of the words I say, you can still hear that little twang to it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Just be glad that you don't say bag.
beg.
Bag. That's
Bag.
how we say bag. Bag.
That's true.
Bag.
One thing Shane used to crack on me about, he cracked on me every time I'd say it. Bagel. I cannot say I mean, I can if I like exaggerate my words, but bagel. Yeah.
Bagel.
I said bagel.
Bagel.
He's like, "What do you want, babe?" I'm like, "A bagel." He's like,
What
"A what?
what about Washington?
Washington? Not Washington. No, say it.
Washington?
Is that how you say it though? Or are you trying?
Yeah, no, Washington.
Okay, you don't have that southern accent then.
Washington.
Well, see, you got
my
now.
mom's from Tennessee and she says "worsh."
Worsh.
Oh no,
Washington.
I don't have. You got to realize that I used to work in healthcare, and I worked on the ambulance, and even in 911. And people when I dispatch would be like, "Where are you from?" Because my voice just goes somewhere, and you can't figure out where I'm from because it's very clear.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when I'm doing a law enforcement, where you have to call things back. Yes.
Yeah. It's very clear, but also a little bit of
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
Got that twang in her.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
thing.
I love hearing Gwen talk though. You would be an awesome storyteller, like a children's storyteller or something.
Yeah,
Funny enough,
it's like she needs her own podcast that I sponsor.
he does. He actually sponsors my Monday podcast, which is kind of it's different because it has actors and that kind of stuff on it. And we had a boxer.
That's
last
how
week.
I'm on the network.
Yes, he actually is. See that, and a lot of people
It
don't
counts.
know that.
It counts.
Where's my glasses? Is what he said. Hey, Michael. Yeah.
Where's the glasses? I don't know.
Yeah,
What
so he can see. But anyway, yeah. So yeah. So guess. Do you guys know who Linda London is? She's an actress.
it sounds. That sounds really familiar.
She's going to be on not this Monday, but the next Monday.
What did she play in? Sounds so familiar.
She plays in a lot of stuff. She's got kind of, I want to call it strawberry blonde hair, real pretty lady. She's been in a lot of different stuff. I'll have to show you the poster.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't watch a whole lot of movies and stuff anymore.
Yeah, now Lynn is actually from Georgia, and he moved he was in Chicago, and now he's back in Arkansas. Yep.
Oh.
Glenn's got that southern accent.
He does. He's got that southern gentleman thing.
That's awesome. Shane had every accent you could possibly. Have y'all ever heard his?
Yes.
His voices? Oh my!
A few.
Oh my gosh! I know I have some videos of it. I've got you.
Me up. He would crack me up.
He would talk like old Southern. He would talk with the redneck voice. He would talk with
Geechee.
Geechee. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Boing. Gonna bust you up, boing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We were going to New Orleans, and he's like, oh, well, some of those talk like about sort of, similar to the Geechee type thing, and they do. If you go Cajun, if you go far enough down, there's some Cajun folks that
absolutely.
You don't even think it's English because it's not.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. His voices were spot on though.
I was a little disappointed we didn't run into some of those super Cajun voices in New Orleans, but that voodoo lady was close.
She was, but I liked
had
all
an accent.
They had really good energy. There was nobody there,
Yeah.
like as far as that. And a lot of voodoo gets bad reputations, and that was correct. Now,
But the accent was great though.
it was.
Her accent was
liked
great.
it. Was.
I love hearing different accents where people are from and stuff like that. It's just interesting. Have you? Y'all know how Catherine Cirillos, right?
Yep.
I love her voice. Her accent.
Let's see. She's from
Greece.
Yeah,
I think
she is.
Greece, right? Oh, she's a sweetheart.
That's what I was thinking. Because Shane had her on at least once. At least once.
Yep. And after the show, let me tell you what, she told me a lot of stuff that no one in this world ever knew about my dad.
Yeah.
That my dad came through, and I mean down to the specifics. I'm not talking like, oh, he had a motorcycle. I'm like, nobody knew my dad had a motorcycle. Oh, it was his prized possession. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
And just everything, like it.
Some of those juju people are weird. Weird.
Juju people.
They got the juju powers.
Oh yeah.
That's what
No, Catherine
calls them juju people.
Like, how did you know that? You got the juju juice.
Oh,
They know things, and it's like, how did you know that?
she was amazing. And then y'all remember that podcast that Shane did that time with Tracy Jones
Mhm.
Yep.
when she was doodling?
Yep.
I lost it because I can't even remember how she did it, but she was like
She was
drawing.
doodling, and she had I want to say glasses and something else. I can't remember the exact drawings, but she was doodling the whole time, and I knew what she was doing because I knew what she does.
Yeah.
And all right, let's see.
She said, "Who's Ma?" And it didn't click until she showed the picture, and it was like a drawing of my mom. And then dawned on it, Shane used to call my mom Ma.
Yeah.
And the
Jessie
bandana.
has the juju powers. I work with her.
Yes.
Jewel-
Who? Tracy
Yeah.
Jones?
No,
Jessie.
She just went, hey now, because I was making fun of the juju people,
Hey,
and she's got the juju.
That is awesome.
So,
That is awesome.
It is. It is. Ethan was saying that New Orleans is. It was, but I'll tell you what. We drove down there, and it was. We got there, and my hair goes.
I am not driving next year. I am flying. I will fly in a couple days early so I can experience it. I am not driving.
That's why-
16-hour drive. No.
Well, that was Now ours was like 10ish.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Next year we're definitely. I hope I get to come a couple of days early. I would love to. I probably will end up maybe flying. Depends on what I need to take with me.
Yeah.
But it was a trip.
Most of my stuff is super small. I can put it in a check bag. I'll figure it out.
Well, I got the vacuum bags that works, by the way, really well. But some
Those
of
are awesome.
But
when
don't those wrinkle your clothes to all hell, though?
Well, here's the thing. If you fold them a certain way, There is a way where you slowly vacuum and spread them out. It's a process. Somebody had to teach me this. You put them in there. You take a little bit of air. You don't just until you can't bend it, and you kind of what it does is honestly it's like when you're ironing. But you do have to take them out. My recommendation is if it's something, just put it in there when you take a shower in the bathroom, and let it.
Oh yeah.
Or
But like, my shirts are the size of you. Like, how they're not going to fit very well.
Yes, they will.
They're going to get they're going to get creases.
No, that's the thing. Even if they do, you have to go slow, and so it doesn't like do that sharp crease.
Yeah.
But what you do is, honestly, to save room, you could take them out and, like I said, hang them in the bathroom when you take a
Sure.
shower, especially like a hotel, because those are not like ventilated like we like them. Just
Right.
or there's always an iron in the hotels now. So,
But I have ADHD. It's either
So do
turtle
I.
or rabbit. Turtle, rabbit. That's all.
That's
That's
all I
all
know.
it is.
That's
That's
awesome.
true. That's well, I have it in a way, but I had 2 years ago let go of some stuff because when I was a medic, I would stress myself out so bad that I started having chest pains and terrible migraines, and
Mm.
it was bad. But I had to let go of some stuff.
Yeah.
Fair.
It's hard. It's hard.
Very
It
fair.
really
It is.
But yeah, there is. You know what? You could also mail them.
No.
See,
Are you talking about the vacuum seal thing?
Yeah, well, I love the vacuum bags. I get there. What I do, Larry, is this, and I try not to pay attention because I have some shirts that when I pull them out, they just look horrible. I hang them up. I put them in the bathroom. I take a shower, and I try not to look at them, even though I want to. I have to just don't do it, Glenn. And then
Sure.
if they have to be ironed, even though I don't iron well. But you're a military guy. You can iron. I cannot.
I can iron.
Yeah.
Seeing me. That would be a blooper type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be really good. I don't iron well.
The dryer is my iron.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I get them wrinkled out of my clothes. Dryer. Put fabric softener sheet in with it, good to go. No more
Shawnee's
static.
chat saying, "Hey, people."
Oh,
Who?
sorry.
Janie.
I missed one. Yeah.
There's another one too.
Hey, Shane.
We don't
Yeah,
want to
we-
skip those ones.
We got
I'm going back. I see
Janie.
some of them, and some of them pop up twice. There we go. Oh, she did it
There
twice.
you go. She
Oh.
did it twice. We don't want to
Made
miss
me
those
think I
two.
lost my mind. There we go. There we
hey,
go.
beautiful. I love her. She's been my little angel through this whole thing too.
Your UK angel that has a southern y'all.
Y'all.
Shaney, I wish you were on here because I mean, I'm talking like Shane had her saying things that, and it stuck with her. And she
Yeah,
ended
yeah.
up going. She was like out in public, and she'd say, "How y'all?" It is
I
so
would-
funny.
I would die listening to someone from the UK slipping a y'all.
I love it. Oh, it was great. It was really great. I can't remember some of the other things he made or had her say. It's just off the wall stuff. Whatever came into his mouth, he was going to say it. He had no filter. I used to tell people, if you don't want to know the truth, do not ask my husband.
That's very true. Yep, she's saying y'all. with
There
the-
ain't time for a filter. Just let it
Yeah.
out.
Oh, I'm talking, there was nights where, because they're 5 hours ahead of us. So there's nights, and Shaney doesn't sleep. And I get on to her for it. But there's nights where Shane and Shaney, and of course I was in there, but I barely kept my eyes open. They would stay on video chat for 13 hours.
Sure.
Sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah. And I mean, there was never a dull moment.
I'm starting to
great.
wonder if anyone sleeps because none of us sleep apparently.
Sean does.
Oh well, you can go, Sean.
I go about 4 hours and I'm good.
Oh well, then you get the same sleep I do.
Yeah, about 4 hours and I'm good.
My
I
phone is
even know.
constantly yelling at me, like, "You need to sleep more." Shut up! I got work to do.
Your
No.
what? Your phone?
My phone. It's got that sleep tracker thing because it's a Samsung, which is better than iPhone.
I have a Samsung.
Thank you.
Then
I have
you know
There it is. Yep. Donkey.
how amazing it is.
I love my Samsung, except for mine's a lot outdated. I've got Samsung S21 FE
Mhm.
5G.
Yep,
I have
that's what I got.
the
Yep.
24 Ultra Filmmakers Edition, cracked
Oh,
out.
thanks, Larry. Just make us look really not okay. Yeah.
Do you know how much video and photos I take with this dumb thing?
I
I had to
do.
get the good one.
I know. I got to give me crap though. Everybody, yeah. Now I tell you, I have one, but currently because I go through phones about every 3 months because I do everything but the actual podcast. That's the only thing I do on my computer because my computer when I first bought it,
Burn
it was
your
not
phone
meant
out.
to do all this, and I
Yeah.
make it work. But I do everything.
Yeah.
So I actually get a free phone about every 3 months, and I went to Motorola, which surprisingly, because I used to hate them, the power one, they it lasts longer. I can charge it faster, and it is very easy to do what I do on it, like make all the ads and posters and posts and all that. It's yeah.
Unless
So
you're in
I found-
Gettysburg.
now, I have to tell you after I know who did that to me, and it was my spirit guide. But I'll have to
Mhm.
tell you why it happened. Yep. But yeah, it locked it down. Yeah, it was sad. I was walking around doing the old thing.
Oh my
You know-
gosh.
I'm not joking you. I could not get, and then my spirit guide told me something, and I was like, okay, I get it.
Mhm.
I get it. I
They
get it.
were
Yeah.
they were giving you the drunk ex texting treatment. Like
Yeah,
you're
they're
too
like,
drunk,
"Do
you're gonna
not
text
touch
someone, you're
your
not supposed to
phone."
text. Your phone's off now. Goodbye.
Yeah.
The whole time I was in Gettysburg.
This is my guardian angel right here.
Mhm.
What
Mine
is she
is
saying?
going, what happened today, Glenn? What did you do?
Damn
My
it, Gwen.
Damn it.
What did she say? Something popped up and I couldn't read what it said. I saw it was Shani, but I couldn't see what she
Yeah.
said.
Oh, wait. Okay. Here's
The last one?
Oh, is it the last one? Oh, wait. No, gotta go back one. She said, I've got to jump off. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I got to jump off. Give me a call when you're done. So I know you're okay. I love you. And then she said, and keep your beautiful head held high. So proud of you. There you go.
I love you, Shani Shane.
Mhm.
I will call you as soon as I promise you I'll call you. Earlier I promised her I would call her this morning and then I got sidetracked and then I had to go to the funeral home and everything. So it's like it was my eyes hurt.
You get busy, things happen, but I am going to be on a mission tomorrow, and Matt Brown was right. When I'm on a mission, I will find you a building to have this in.
I
Because it is
appreciate it.
yep, she's telling you, love you too. I will find you a building, and I'm coming. I told you if I can afford it,
know.
I am coming the night before or the day before, so I can. I would love to spend a day before, day after, just to help
Yeah.
you clean up and that kind of stuff. But I'll figure it out. I have friends near there, but it's like an hour or so from there, so that's close enough if we have to do
Yeah.
that.
Well, if I'm home, because I'm staying with Dylan a lot now and stuff. And he's
Right.
on base, but if I'm here, because I don't even know from one day to the next what's going on. So
Well, you got to do what's best for you and what's safer for you. But you guys, we've been on here a while. I know everybody's enjoyed it. I have people,
Oh, wow.
if you see me picking my phone up, they're like, thanks for letting, and they're so glad to see you smile some, even though they
Yeah.
know it's still really hard. But I'm about to rip our hearts out if you're ready.
oh no,
This time
Yeah.
you're gonna do it intentionally though.
Well, no, I'm not. But I have to play something. It's the last show. I cut it, and I may have not cut it all because I couldn't even see. I was crying and cutting, and
Mm-hmm.
well, that's how that went. So it's not
Hold
perfect.
on. Let me prepare myself. All right, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's cheating. That's cheating, Larry.
no, Larry.
So I'm going to tell everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting.
Thank
Please,
you.
if you have dollars, whatever you have, no amount's too small. Help Angie for Shane. We've already got, I know, close to 600. It may be more by now. I know I've got to go. You have to update it every few days just to make sure everything's still going. And as soon as it gets up to whatever amount, or at least before the celebration and all that, I'm definitely going to make sure Angie gets to go get it out. It has nothing. I want that known because somebody asked me something and I wanted to go smack them. It's not got to do anything with me. I set it up for her
Mm-hmm.
so that she can go get it, and she'll have to be the one that goes and gets it.
I believe you can pull from it early without any issues.
I don't know
Okay.
how all that works.
I think you have to have a certain amount of days. I don't think you can like pull it out in like 2 days. I think it has to be. But anyway, there's a limit, but I have to go back and look at everything. And see
Yeah.
when she can do it, give her the information. But everything will go to her.
Yeah,
Um,
and you might be able to reach out to customer service because of what it
Yeah.
is for, and they might be able to adjust a few things.
Right. That's what
can't think. I can't thank y'all enough. I'm undeserving for that, and I really appreciate it. Shane would really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, and Jordan said he do anything you can help. Yes. Jesse, GoFundMe. Yes, you can pull it out early. Okay, well that's cool, but we're gonna let it process for a couple more days at least, and see if we can't get you up to at least a certain amount, maybe,
Mhm.
and whenever you need it, and that way you can at least. I don't know if you need to make a deposit on something or whatever you need to do or pay bill. Whatever you need to do, you use it for because that's what it's for.
I
That's
really
exactly what
appreciate
it's
it.
for.
My power bills, but I don't care. I got an arrangement with them right now, but
Well, we will get it tomorrow when I'm trying to find buildings. I'll find out where you can go pull it out at, and we'll let you get whatever you need, whatever.
that's a huge blessing, y'all. Because I didn't know if I was going to be able to stay in this house because Shane's disability check stopped. So it's like I don't know only God knows, and I got to have faith instead of worrying about it and stuff like that. I know everything's going to work out.
It is.
Yeah.
But everybody, thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
guys
for
so much.
giving. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the thoughts and prayers. And everybody is asking me multiple times a day, "How is Angie?" And I'm like, "Well, Angie's making it, and she's a strong woman, and she's going to, and she's got all of us. Whether you love it or not, Angie, you got us now.
Yep.
You're stuck."
I know. I appreciate you guys so much.
I will get in the road when I need to. I'm trying to save my little
Absolutely.
penis till
I would be
the
very
celebration.
I would be very upset if I didn't see you. So
Oh, I will be there.
I know you will. I know you will.
absolutely will be there. Now, Lee
I
and
know you
Matt,
will.
they work, different than I do. So they're going to try, and so is Brian, Brian Cato, the
Yeah.
guy who serves with Matt, and
Yeah.
Shane talked to him often, so
Yeah.
I know that. But I am probably one of the closest people to you, so I know that. But everybody, I know some people said they're going to send cards and that kind of stuff. So, but guys, you ready? Because I don't know if I am. Here's the thing. Shane always did this thing at the end.
Stay spooky, people.
Yeah. But he always did that. And I got the last one he did, which was Larry's show.
Oh.
I have not watched it yet. I will eventually.
Well, I don't have the whole show. I did, like I said, I was crying and cutting, and I don't think I cut it quite as short as I needed to. And I don't know how long it is, but I've got it on here. So I'm going to tell everybody thank you and have a good night. And I'm going to play this, and then I'll have to end it because I know I won't be able to talk after this in live. So if you guys are ready, if you want to tell everybody good night, because I don't know if you'll be able to talk after this either.
Night, everyone.
Thank you, everybody, so much. Thank you, everybody, so much. This means more to me than you all know. Dylan, he didn't want to come on. He was watching, but he didn't want to come on, so it's understandable. But y'all have made this whole this nightmare not as dark as it really is, I guess. So thank you guys for all your prayers, love, and support. Anything. I mean, there's not enough words in the entire world to say thank you. So
there's not. Larry, thank you for popping in. Like I said, Shane loved when you were on the show. He would get this energy about him.
Yep.
And
He was my favorite show.
Well,
He
and
was.
you could tell, and we appreciate you more than you know, just really more than you know. And yeah. So if you guys are ready, I'm gonna say goodnight, and I'm gonna say this.
I'm not ready, but I don't think you care.
No.
real
This
men,
is the last.
real,
Yeah,
real men cry.
that's right. Real men cry.
Yeah.
You're gonna cry, I can guarantee you. But this is the last
Probably.
show, which was Larry's show. I don't even know if Larry's still on this part because, like I said, I was crying and cutting, and that's dangerous too. But
Cut and cry.
yeah, cutting and crying. So here, guys, goes. This is the last time we'll get to hear this.
Oh no.
Like this anyway. So here you go.
I really appreciate you guys for coming on and spending time with us. But you guys stay safe, be blessed always, and stay spooky, people.
Good night.
Peace.
You're supposed to cut the live, Gwen.
I miss him so much.
Me too. Thank you, guys. You can have a good night.
Hey, y'all.
Night, everyone.